Well, hello there, running ears. So far there is nothing going on. So I just wanted to give you guys. Hold on a second. I think I'm getting notification right now. So, well, something's going on. There is breaking news. There is going to be an announcement soon. I just wouldn't put too much importance into it. Hello there, running ears. So we heard there's going to be an announcement, but so I'm getting another notification. So. It's an email from runDisney. Think I'm reading this right? Live events are coming back and this year, November 2021. Let's go take a look at the website. So this is the new runDisney website, and I should say it's updated with the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend has been updated, and if we scroll down a little bit more, we are able to see that the Wine and Dine is coming back too. It's wickedly delicious. Now let's take a look at each one of the runs individually. So first up is the Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. This is coming this November 4th through 7th. They will have the 5K, the 10K, the half, and the challenge, and this year they are adding some virtual runs to it. Next up is the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, which is this coming January, and registration actually starts July 27th. So that's coming very, very quickly. So it has its traditional 5K, 10K, half, full, the Goofy Challenge, Dopey Challenge, and now they've added those virtual runs, which again, I am not a big fan of. So third up is the Disney Princess Half Marathon Weekend, which happens in February. Registrations opens up August 24th, and you can see the 5K, 10K, half, and the challenge have all been added. So the most interesting one is the runDisney Springtime Surprise Weekend, which is going to be changing from year to year. Now, if you look at the footage or you look at the pictures on the top, it looks like it might be flower and garden related, and so that's going to be pretty cool. I look forward to this one. So as we can see, they're going to come very, very quickly. So registration starts next week for the Club Run Disney members, and then the week after that, it's basically a bunch of people just trying to get in all at once. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know if they have limited capacity like they did when they tried to go back in there. I mean, I actually signed up for the November 2021, the Wine and Dine, but that's when it had just started, so they changed it to virtual. And then again, we thought we were going to go back January of this year, and February of this year, and April of this year, and I actually drank the Kool-Aid, and I signed up for 2 of the 3 of those also. And so I am going to be the one that's going to try to get there for this coming November. Now, a lot of questions are going to be asked, and so one of the ones I'm going to try to answer is annual pass holders and DVC members don't get their usual pre-registration a couple of days before, and we got this information. So this basically says that DVC and AP do not get early registration this year. Now, I did a little bit of research. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I did take some business law classes back in college, and this was way back when in the Stone Age, but it makes a little bit of sense. So when we buy our annual passes, or we get a DVC membership, part of that contract is that we do get, as part of the perks that we get on the contract, is that we get early access to the runs. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I do think that, and I haven't read the whole thing, but there probably is somewhere in there that said we can change it at any time. But I am going to email them and I'm going to ask them this question, because that was part of the perks. That's part of the reason that you sign up for an annual pass or DVC membership. Now, granted, it's probably not the biggest reason. I mean, I do it to go into the parks, but this is the second biggest reason there. So when they take that away from us, I don't believe it's a good thing. I would like a bigger explanation, a better explanation, I should say. And so I am going to email them and ask them what is going on. Are we going to get that perk back into the future? And my guess is they might do that. So let's just wait and see what they say. Now, I do expect this kind of answer, at least in the short term. They're going to say, hey, by the way, thank you for being an annual pass holder, yada, yada, yada. Yes, we have done this in the past, yada, yada, yada. Because of the current circumstances, we can't, yada, 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 and so forth and so on. So I don't think I'm going to get a great answer, but I'm still expecting maybe they might change their mind. If you or someone you know is either an AP or DVC remember, please email them as soon as possible because you never know. And together, if enough of us say something, they might do that for us, and that would be great. Now, the other thing that I get concerned about is for the Wine and Dine, I am a legacy runner for the challenge and the Lumiere challenge, and so the last year that I was going to do it, that would have been the 5th year, and of course 6th year, this would have been the 7th year. But now, from my understanding, when I did email them, it does continue with the legacy, but now I have to get in. I did expect maybe they would say something about people that are legacy runners do have some kind of priority, maybe a 24-hour priority or something like that, something very, very simple, but they didn't even give us that. And that's part of the Disney magic, is they make you feel important. They can't not do this for everybody, and I'm sorry to say this, I wish they could. I'm one of those people that I try to make everybody feel as magical as possible, but I do understand that there's going to be something that's going to happen where people are not going to be able to run for whatever reason, and so I understand that. But at least go out of your way to humor us and say, hey, although we do understand that you guys are legacy runners, we do want to give you priority because of the uniqueness of the circumstances going around right now. We just can't, and that's gonna be it. But besides that, just make us feel important. It's okay. With that said, we are gonna find out very quickly what is gonna go on. We're gonna start registering very quickly, and I have some ideas in my head because I'm hoping to get in. And if I do get in, I'm gonna be with you guys, running I'm gonna be right there with you. And I'm gonna actually take my training to another level. Right now I'm injured. That actually feels a lot worse than it looks, or it looks a lot worse than it feels, one of the two. But I took a little bit of a tumble, so I got a little bit of bruised ribs. But I plan on once I'm fine, I'm gonna be training at 100%. And I wanna be motivational for you guys. I wanna make sure that you guys are out there having a blast, having a good time, do the best that you can, and have fun on the course. Until next time, you guys have a magical day, running ears.